select restart.
I'm Jason Stein.
I'm Bradin Stein.
I'm Daffenstein.
And this is Wolfenstein, the
Old blood.
Wolfenstein blood. Dang. And Brayden got
you
into
guys
the
want a
heat
grenade off?
real quick.
It's getting
You
hot
guys
in
want a
here,
grenade off?
so wolf off all your clothes.
What? Wolf off all your clothes? I don't think so. I don't think.
It's fuzzy.
Is it fuzzy?
Wolves are fuzzy.
They can be. I don't know if I would count that as fuzzy.
I think I would count a wolf as fuzzy.
Scraggly.
Fluffy,
No.
soft and squishy.
I doubt it. Wolf is horsey. Dangerous.
I bet it's soft, especially their
Vicious.
belly.
They might have soft belly hair, though, yeah. That's fair. Fair point. But their other hair? No way.
It might be.
Vicious, sharp,
Any,
razor
you
edge.
can't put all wolves in one category.
Especially a werewolf. Werewolf's bad.
Some people own wolves as pets, like dogs, and I bet there's ones that get their hair brushed.
Maybe.
You gonna Google if wolves
Yeah,
have soft hair?
absolutely.
I bet they do.
Find out. Is wolf hair soft?
Especially like Arctic wolves. They got a lot of fuzz.
That's
I
even
bet.
more coarse. Arctic wolves?
Yeah, they got have a lot of hair.
Yeah, but they have
To
a
keep
lot
warm,
of hair
it's gonna
that-
be soft and fluffy underneath. Maybe the top layer's coarse, but the bottom layers are soft and squeesh.
Okay, we're both right. Wolves have a double coat of fur with a soft insulating undercoat
We're both right
And-
because I just said that.
and a coarser water repellent outer layer of
That
guard
sounds
hairs.
like what I was saying.
Wolves have guard hairs.
A school you can take.
To be or not to be.
Oops.
Bro, drop the skull.
Got a hole in it.
I don't even know why he picked it up.
I don't
Neither.
either.
It's
I feel
very
like that was
serious
like
pain.
a very Duke Nukem move.
I don't even know what that means.
You don't know Duke Nukem?
No, you always reference things I don't know.
He used to call me Duke Jukums back in the day.
Dukenstein. No,
He wasn't gonna
Brayden.
bite my ass.
He wasn't.
Speaking of ass.
Are you gonna bite his ass?
Yeah, I hope so.
Whoa.
No, the pipe.
That was unreal.
I was reading.
It'll get
I
diary.
can't believe you don't know what Duke Nukem is.
Well, you haven't explained, so how am I
It's
supposed to know?
the video game Duke Nukem.
Hmm.
I came here to do two things: chew bubble gum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubble gum.
I think I've heard you say that before.
It's a very famous line from the original Duke Nukem games. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I could care less about Duke Nukem. It's
All
just
right,
very famous.
more
person.
reviews, this time from users.
You can use us.
It has a 7.7 out of 10. 128 total reviews, and Jace did not tell us whether there were how many positive, mixed, and negative for the user reviews. So, our positive review is a 9 from Zelaxi on March 2nd, 2025. Very recent.
Yeah, I did recent reviews.
Replaying Old Blood after struggling through Young Blood is truly a breath of fresh air in almost every way, except visually. The systems at play here, from a game released 4 years prior, are simply superior. Make me wonder how so few of them made it into the last entry. BJ is clearly the better bleep slayer, despite his age, and his badassery is on full display. I have hazy memories of some of these shorter FPS story games. In my mind, I recalled Old Blood as a frenetic and fast-paced when I first played it on PS4. Now playing in 2025 with a mouse and keyboard, I wonder how much of that memory was tied to the controls versus the game itself, because Old Blood is far from the relentless, action-packed pace you'd expect in Doom. Instead, It frequently offers players a choice: stealth through and take down commanders to cut off reinforcements, or go in dual-wielding massive shotguns and slay. I really appreciate the agency given. I also recall struggling with the difficulty on console. Playing this again on PC at uber difficulty posed a few challenges, but it was mostly extremely satisfying. I never felt cheated when I died, and I loved that moment when the final enemy in a room fell and the music cut out, signaling it was safe to loot and gear up for the next bleeps, a short runtime.
He's saying Nazis, just so you know.
I know. I clocked in just under 5 hours on the campaign. There are collectibles and bonus stages, a la Mercenaries from Resident Evil, for those who want more. This is not a revolutionary title, but man, it's just fun. Glad I got the urge to replay the Wolfenstein series. On to New Order next.
Whoa, whoa.
Thanks, Zalaxi.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
So you said this wasn't a fast-paced game because you could stealth, though. Bradin's been...
They said it it used to feel fast-paced when they played on console.
This feels fast-paced
But
to me.
but they thought it was more due to the controls.
But he's also comparing it to Doom, and like, yeah, comparing it to Doom, this is not as fast-paced, because Doom is extremely fast-paced, like 2016 Doom.
I don't know if they were saying they felt that was that way right now, but they felt that way back in the day when I used to play it on console.
Yeah, and he's saying it feels less, because he compared it to Doom, which makes sense, because like Doom 2016 is so fast-paced.
Yeah.
And like Doom, the original happened, and then Wolfenstein happened, and like Wolfenstein was like a Doom clone of the originals, and so they both have like run along the same tangential line for quite a while, like the play style and action. But this is definitely slower than Doom, because in Doom you got like you can like boost over to people and punch them, and they explode, and then you shoot somebody, and you jump and you fly and shoot. You're like flying all over the place. You're going so hard. So I can see that, like, yeah, maybe in 2025 this is a little slow compared to
I wonder. So, are there only 3 parts to this game, or are there more than 3?
There are more. You haven't gotten to the main story and stuff. You haven't told me how long and stuff.
Well, I know.
I know, since I made the fact.
I know. I'm just saying it only talks about part 1 and 2 in our about this game through Steam. But we just got onto part 3 a little bit ago, so I'm just wondering how many parts there are, because it didn't mention
I'm
even
sure
part
there's more.
3.
It's talked about some kind of like jungle or something too. We haven't been there. We were exploring scenery. You were talking about some like, I don't know, forest or something.
I don't remember that.
Swingy, swinedy, 3D.
He came right at you.
So, you know what game I want to see a modern game of that I think would be great? Like something like this, like real, like I mean not shooter like this, but like first-person RPG type thing. Jumanji.
That'd be cool.
That would be so good. But not like the modern Jumanji with like the rock and stuff. I'm talking like OG Jumanji.
Are you guys following me?
Alright, here's our
Yeah.
mediocre review.
I haven't seen
Got
that.
a 7 from Gvneshv.
Love him.
A decent prequel without questions. Only, I'd have named it a DLC, not a prequel, because of its duration. Ooh. The game is still cool, though. It has good graphics, physics, and overall gameplay. However, the plot is not as pensive as in the previous one. Also, has fewer characters, and they aren't that developed compared to the New Order. In any case, as was said, the game is cool and worth playing.
Blazkowicz. Yeah. Some dire straits we gotten ourselves into, eh?
Dude, they have beat the shit out of his teeth. Look at his teeth, bro. He's gonna need some dental surgery.
It's pretty weak considering all that we've done.
Absolutely.
I've
This
killed
guy's
over
pathetic.
400 men
This guy's
since
pathetic. This guy doesn't have broad shoulders. That's all I'm saying.
You should try it.
He's about to get shot.
You're gonna kill him. You got electrocute. Oh, and there's a dog. There he is. Oh, great.
Oh no.
Yager. Oh, he's eating them.
Oh, it's this
See,
guy.
that's why I killed every dog. I'm gonna kill you.
Did you ever find your friend?
He just did. That was the
That's
guy. That
him.
was his
He's right
friend.
there.
Oh, they're
The
gonna
guy
eat
who got
him?
electrocuted. The guy who had his jaw or his teeth.
I see. Okay, I totally missed what was happening because I was looking at these.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that was him. That was his friend. See, that guy has broad shoulders. You see what I'm saying? How he beat the other guy up.
Yeah, he's like tree shaped.
Yeah, he's like kind of like showing some chest, dude. He's like, he's trying. He's sending.
And what is in our bodies? That is right, water. When I press this button, electricity will flow through your body, carried by this water, and it will cramp up and you will feel the most intense pain you've ever felt in your life. If you do not want to feel this pain, which is completely understandable, you need to answer my question without hesitation. So, who is your contact in the village?
This dude's a little freak, isn't he?
Who is this Claus?
Santa Claus. Hell yeah.
Got him!
Oh, bitch!
Bitch, I'm coming down your chimney tonight.
Nazi bitch.
That's cool. I regenerate health.
Will, why do you insist? Your boys are dying out there on the beaches and the fields. It's pathetic, like pulling the wings off an insect. Your war is lost.
When I break free, I will fry you in this chair till you die.
Did he just
He used your pipe against you?
Inhale.
despicable?
Jerk.
4. Exhale.
That dog. I can't believe that dog's still eating your friend. It's kind of like
Last time, then I will kill you.
No, it's his belly.
Your contact.
Jace, be nice. We don't do that here.
animal rights violations going on.
And when I'm done with you, I will kill your dog.
Bradin called it. Bradin looked right at that dog. He was like, I want to kill you.
Pipe back.
The pipe.
Oh.
Let's go.
Braden's piping him.
It's
How'd you break free of that?
pipe. You didn't die, but that guy sure did. And then there goes his Bradin.
Why do you keep sticking your arm in his mouth?
Killed your fucking dog, Rudy.
Too bad for your friend, though. Where'd he go? Bro just zooted out of here. He's like, I'm gone. You know, I'm gonna confiscate your guns, but I'll leave you the pipe and the knife.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. And a boom, boom.
Oh, what is this?
Damn.
It's unfair, is what it is.
I can't believe you're going into a gunfight with a knife.
I think there was a health pack right there in that bar.
Come on. Where was he?
Oh,
Not there. Oh, he
Get
went
outta here.
that way.
Fucking dog, Rudy.
go on, yeah.
Sometimes it sounds like they're talking in another language.
They are.
I know, I'm just being silly.
Negative review. Got a 0 from Quackit.
Did you do a mix?
I did. That was
I guess I forgot.
Givnesh.
That's right. Okay, hit me
Alright,
with the
Quackit
negatives.
gave it a 0.
You bitches.
Slow console junk brought on by the PC scene. Plays like all the other typical console shooters these days and is overly cinematic, leaving very little room for actual gameplay because graphics is everything. ...
I don't know what that guy's saying. There's no little room for gameplay in there?
They said what they said. There's not enough gameplay. It's all cinematics. Braden's barely even played this game.
Yes, you could count
I don't
there
think
being
so,
a
but
large chunk of cinematics. Like when he's, piping him and stuff, that's kind of a cinematic
I
kill.
guess. I don't
But
know.
I don't know, that's fun to me.
I think there's plenty of gameplay. What do you think, Braden? All cinematics?
No, I don't think all cinematics.
We all disagree.
This is
Sorry,
game-
Quack it.
Yeah, quacky quack.
All right, Braden, you ready to make some guesses?
Let's do it.
How long, on average, do you think this game is to beat for the main story?
Nothing crazy. I don't think. Let's do. Oh, the guns are up here. 9 hours, 2 minutes.
6 hours even.
Should have been 7.
All right, main plus
What
extras.
the hell is that?
Eek.
No. Regen, regen.
Only on 20.
Let me breathe. That's 12 hours.
Ooh, you keep overshooting your shot, bro. 8 hours, 57 minutes. Okay. Completionist.
Just a couple more hours, 10 hours.
Ooh. 16 hours,
Damn.
39 minutes.
Bro, undershot with the last one. You tricked him
Oh,
like you
he's
played
over
mind
there.
games with him.
I did. Sorry,
Bitch.
Braden.
Stay away from me.
I was being tricksy. All right. Here we go. Final guess. On January 28th, 2021, we have a speed run by Chirping Matt in first place, holding the title. How long do you think he took to beat this game?
Speed run. He did it in 2 hours and 3 minutes.
52 minutes, 45 seconds.
Damn.
Chirping Matt. He did it.
He said, I'm a woody bird.
Good job, Matt.
Your guesses were fire, bro. They just didn't work. This has been the most challenging area so far.
Yeah, now that I know where this area was.
Yeah, that kind of
Ow!
Oh.
Duke Nukem on you.
Spartan kicked me.
Take a big old Duke Nukem on your chest.
Why you look at me like that after you say that? Jeez.
This is weird.
Yeah, it was.
That's a new name though for a Duke Nukem. That's pretty good.
Did you make that up?
I just did, yeah.
I think you said that before, actually.
No,
Yeah.
I've said stuff like chicken donkeys
I hate that.
and Dumpelstiltskin.
Ugh.
Those are good names for food.
Ow.
Poor Braden has to listen to us speak.
This is a bad
So
spot.
I think he's in too concentration mode.
No way.
Bro's got this.
I'm not a huge fan of that alarm.
Yeah, it's a bad one.
It's pretty annoying, and they haven't come on often enough.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
just a little...
Maybe I should set my like morning alarm.
No. Well, you always wear headphones anyway, so whatever, but
Oh, wait.
I'll make sure it plays out loud.
I'll wake up angry.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I don't want to do that.
Wow. What a shot. Across the wall.
Vibrating wrist that wakes me up instead.
Not weird at all.
What? Vibrating wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Wear a watch. A lot going on in
It's the health room.
there.
Yeah,
I
it's-
mean, yeah,
could have went in here in the first place.
but yeah.
Whoa, his gun's stuck in the wall like that? That seemed like a glitch.
At least they do let you know. Easy stuff.
Pause to read it.
Yeah, for real. Rewind.
He
and
had
pause
literal
to read it.
milliseconds to pause.
Frame by frame, read it.
All right, you can keep going, or are we?
Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah,
Or
because
we
we got
call
one
it.
more episode, right?
No, this is it. This
Oh,
is
is
the last.
this
Are you gonna
it?
beat it?
Oh my god,
He's not
no!
gonna beat
There's
it.
no
It takes
way.
friggin'
You're so
6
close.
hours. Not
Am
even.
I? I don't think I
Not
am.
even. He's 2.5 hours into a 6-hour game.
He's so close.
He's not even close.
God, I don't even know.
All right, Brady.
Next speed run.
where they want me to
You got to
go.
take a dump. You got to tell somebody you're taking a dump. Are you calling it a Duke Nukem, a Dumpelstiltskin, or a Chicken Donkey?
I like the double stilt skin. I like that one.
All right. It's decided.
Double stilt skin. You heard it here first.
Carry on with the plan.
Oh, okay. So how you feel about this game, Braden?
It's really fun.
Scale of 1 to 10.
For what it is,
Ooh,
yeah,
really?
8.
8? Yeah. I mean, absolutely watching it, I'd give it an 8.
It's pretty
Yeah.
entertaining.
You're a little overpowered, but
Yeah. Oh,
I'm-
look at you. Broad
dang,
shoulders.
and I'm fucking chiseled.
Shirtless. What happened to all of your multiple like chest pieces?
Escape.
Chapter 4 escape.
All right. Well, we're
thought
gonna
that's what you were doing this
escape
whole
this
game.
Yeah, no.
I thought you've been escaping since like 2 minutes in.
Mm-mm.
No, now he's escaping. Before he was not escaping.
This is it.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us this month on Last Decade. There's another month coming up next month. You should go to the post section and vote on what game you want Braden to play next. It'll be another game. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Love you.
Thanks for
See you
joining
then.
us.
Bye.
Bye.
Go take a Dumpelstiltskin.